Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel and thanks for stopping by. If you're new here, you're welcome. So in today's video is actually going to be a continuation of the previous video that I did, or probably do I target part 2? Yeah, let me target part 2. Yeah, Nigerian passport ship not scanning on Alipay, and here is what to do. Yeah, since I dropped that video, I've got a lot of questions and I'm here to answer it publicly so that a lot of people will definitely learn one or two. Yeah, for over months now, there is actually an issue for those people who usually buy or import goods from China via Alipay, Pindodo, and some other applications in China. Yeah, and before you're using your Alipay, definitely must have gone through verifications and equally putting in your details, your passport details, and equally scanning your passport shape. But for some months now, it's almost impossible to scan Nigerian passport shape, thereby making you to complete your verification. And if you're unable to do your verification completely, I'm sorry, you might not be able to use your Alipay to make payments or probably to accept payment as well. And that's a lot of problem. Start verification. Ensure your camera is placed so well on that shape side. Just a moment. Reading field. If you skip that video, or probably you're seeing my channel for the first time, I'm going to put in the link of that video for you, so you may have to go through that. All right, watch the video for you to understand this part 2 that I'm actually trying to do right now. So I'll be answering some important questions that people ask in the comment section. Yeah, this will equally help you to understand. If you're unable to understand the first video, this will put you through some certain things that you need to do to enable you make some payments. If you're unable to verify your Alipay and make payments with your Alipay, yeah, there are actually options for you. Okay, and the first question someone asked, is it possible to add Nigerian MasterCard to the Alipay and make payments? Yeah, the answer is yes. You'll be able to make payment using your MasterCard. Yeah, for the fact that you have funds in your MasterCard, then you'll be able to make your payment. I had that demonstrated in the first video that I uploaded, which led to these questions. I had a demo using my MasterCard to make payments. Yeah, for the fact that you have your number, which is used for the registration of that bank details, because definitely they will have to send you an OTP. Once the OTP is sent to you, then confirmation is done, then your payment is gone. The answer is definitely yes. Your MasterCard is valid for payments on 1688. Moving on, let's see the next question. Yeah, and Anita and baby Tony love 9588 asked the question, hope not necessary to have a Nigerian dollar account. The answer to this is definitely no. Your account mustn't be a dollar account to enable you make payment on 1688. Yeah, for the fact that you have a MasterCard, depending on your location, if you're in Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, you can use your local bank details to make this payment. For the fact that you have a MasterCard, registered MasterCard that is active, that is working, definitely you'll be able to put in your details on the app to enable you make payment effortlessly. So your MasterCard, the process is very easy, no need for dollar account at all. Moving on, let's see the next question. Yeah, hi, please, my passport is not scanning and still saying verification failed, and I have a lot of cash left in my Alipay account. What do I do from here, please? The customer care is saying no other option but mainland card or entering visa. All right, and that question is from Rita Brian 1053 on YouTube. Yeah, so if you're the one that asked this question, do I have replied you on the air, but I equally still need to say one or two things in case if there are some other people that may have such challenge as well, so they'll be able to know what to do in this situation. Yeah, if you have some cash, but first of all, I'm wondering, how are you able to get renminbi into your Alipay if your Alipay hasn't been verified? Because if you try scanning your code to get some renminbi, it will definitely tell you to go through the verification process before you be able to get some renminbi into your Alipay. Yeah, so if you're unable to verify, I was wondering, how are you able to buy renminbi? Yeah, but in situation like this, if you're able to still buy renminbi via your scanning code, yeah, for the fact that you can still verify, you won't be able to use that money. The money would definitely be drawn in your account. Yeah, Alipay is not going to take it out. It will still be there till you're able to verify your account whenever. But then our advice, which was also given as an option or as a suggestion from the customer care, then you can only link your Chinese mainland card, and this is only obtainable if you live in China. Yeah, not just visiting China, because if you visit China just for business purposes, tourism, maybe medical reasons, you won't still be able to get a Chinese mainland card. The reason is because you're there temporarily. But if you're in China for a very long period of time, probably you're studying in China, or probably have a residence permit, that will be able to create your China account. All right, with that, you'll be able to have a mainland bank card to be linked to your Alipay That way you'll be able to make payments and do other things. But that's actually going to be a very long process, I must say. And I truly feel for you, honestly, because you know what it means to having some money stuck in your Alipay account and you wouldn't be able to use that. I really feel for you. It's a long process. Then the next option, which is being suggested by the customer care, is actually still achievable. That's the entry visa. But this is only achievable if you intend to travel to China soon. How this is achievable is when you travel to China. Upon your arrival, you may have to look out for Alipay Bank. There are a lot of Alipay working offices in China. So I think this one is actually still verifiable. Upon arrival, visit any of the Alipay working offices, table your problem. They will be able to verify you one-on-one. So that way you'll be able to have an instant verification done for you. Then you'll be able to use your Alipay effortlessly. However, let me drop this as an advice. If you haven't done your proper verification on Alipay, there is actually no need for you to get in renminbi into your Alipay account. Definitely you'll be stuck. You won't be able to use that for transactions. You can't transfer to someone. You can't use that to make purchases. So it's as good as you not having money in your Alipay. It actually hurts so much seeing your money stocked and you can't do anything with that. You don't have any means of getting it out from your account. You just want to avoid this kind of problem. Avoid getting renminbi into your Alipay until your verification is properly done. Moving on, let's get to the next question. William Cecilia asks, please, can you use someone else's card? The sentence wasn't well constructed, but I'm going to read it for your understanding. She's trying to ask, can you use someone else's bank account or just a card that has the same name as the one on your passport? The answer is yes. You can use someone else's account to make purchase on 1688, but then you need to have in mind that verification code, that's OTP, has to be sent on that same number that was used in bank registration for confirmation purposes before that payment will be done successfully. So if you have someone else's bank account, that's fine. If the person gives go ahead to use it, that's fine. But then the person also has to give you the OTP, because if you're unable to type in the OTP, you might not be able to complete the transaction. So whether you have the same name on your passport or different name as a passport with the bank details, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that the OTP which was sent for confirmation correspond with what you type in for them to verify before the payment will be considered successful. So the answer is yes. You can use someone else's card, but with the person's permission and for the fact that he or she can give you the OTP, then you're good to go. But also have in mind that it has to be a MasterCard. Okay, to the next one. And Southern Media asks, does this method work with PDD? You know what PDD is? First of all, let me tell you what PDD is. I'm going to call the phone in for you. I'm sure you're going to know that one. If you're used to buying things in China, if you're in China mainland, or probably abroad, that's people that live outside China. Yeah, and that is 1688, and that is Pindodo. That Pindodo is what people call PDD. Yeah, so this person is asking, does this method also work with PDD? So if you're the one that asks this question, so team media, the answer is definitely yes. If you're buying something on PDD or Pindodo, however you call it, it's all the same thing. It gives you option for payments. You can use the WeChat Pay, you can use the Alipay. There is also QQ, and there is also bank card. So where you have the bank card, you can actually put in your MasterCard details. That's your name, the MasterCard number, the CCV, the expiration date. Yeah, all the information required. Then once it's submitted, you'll be able to make your payments. As easy as that. So it works on 1688, it works on Pindodo and some other Chinese applications that does international purchases. All right, so I guess this will be the last question for today. There are some other questions, but I'm just selecting some that really make so much sense. A lot of people will definitely learn one or two from. Let's take the last one. Please, how can I change my 1688 to English just like yours? I think this would be on a separate video, because I think this will equally help people out. If you don't want to buy wrong, I think it's advisable for you to change the language to English, and it's very, very possible for you to do that. So I think I'm going to have this as a separate topic. So if you're finding it difficult to change your setting from Chinese language to English, please kindly hit the subscription button, equally turn the notification bell so you'll be able to know when I post videos on my channel. And equally, thanks for stopping by once again. If there's something that you really want to ask me on this topic that I just hinted at right now, or maybe something related to Alipay scanning, importation, and some other things, you can go through my channel. You see some of the things that I posted on my channel. It's always an engaging moment with you guys. Yeah. So thanks for stopping by once again. See you guys in my next video.